Side impact or T-bone accidents can be some of the deadliest kinds of crashes.
Yeah, that's why the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has beefed up its side impact crash tests.
Tonight, consumer investigator Steve Sbragia tells us how some small cars fared in the new tests.
When it comes to a side impact crash, a door like this can be your best friend, or it can cause a heavier, faster vehicle to shove its way into your automobile, causing serious injuries.
The weak spot in our test now, the vehicles themselves are in that door area.
The Institute tested 11 small vehicles, finding 7 earned good or acceptable ratings for side impacts, while 3 others, the Kia Forte and Subaru's Crosstrek and Impreza sedans and wagons, fared poorly.
They didn't do so well. What was the problem there?
Those vehicles had problems with structure. You want to prevent as much intrusion into that occupant area as you can, and the Subaru vehicles in particular had difficulty with that.
The Institute's crash test dummies are painted with material to show how heads will hit in a crash, and those dummies have sensors to detect other injuries.
In all of those vehicles, we saw different types of injury risk, either to the head and neck area, to the torso, or to the pelvis. The airbags were not protecting as well as we would like to see them protect the occupant.
This surveillance footage shows the force of side impacts in the real world. And now, with pickups and SUVs getting heavier and more powerful, the Institute says there's a need to beef up side protection. The 7 cars that did well in the test, the Institute says their design played a role.
Because these small vehicles have a shorter wheelbase, there's less distance between the A pillar and the B pillar, and then the B pillar and the C pillar, and so we think that's part of the reason they're performing better.
Automakers still have some wiggle room. The Institute says it won't start counting this for its top safety pick until it begins its 2023 test. Working for you, I'm consumer investigator Steve Sbragia.